Hello dear friends of ICSE batch 2023. Welcome to my channel Grammarian Bhai. Today let's discuss about the new question patterns of history and civics. So here I have the specimen question paper of history and civics. So the full marks will be of 80 marks and time allotted to you will be for 2 hours. And you will get the question before 15 minutes, and this 15 minutes you'll be going through the questions. This time you are not allowed to write anything. So you can see the instructions here. Attempt all questions from part 1, and part 1 is compulsory. And this is the changes made by ICSE in 2023. So in part 1, there are 16 MCQ questions are there. So you have to select the correct option. Then in part 1 more question will be there that you have to answer in a sentences. So let's solve this specimen question of history and civics. So part 1 here, attempt all questions from this part. So question 1, choose the correct option. First one, the interval between two sessions of the parliament should not be more than, and the options are A 2 months, B 3 months, C 4 months, D 6 months. So the correct option is D, that is 6 months. Second question, the maximum composition of the Lok Sabha is, options are A 530, B 540, C 550, D 556. So the correct option is C 550. Question number 3, Lok Sabha member term 5 years, Rajya Sabha member term how many years? And the options are A 1 year, B 2 years, C 4 years, and D 6 years. So the correct option is D 6 years. Next one, the Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to the dash. And the options are A Lok Sabha, B Rajya Sabha, C Prime Minister, D President. So the correct option is A Lok Sabha. Next one, number 5, a house has 350 members. On a given day 25 members are present. For which of the following reasons does the speaker adjourn the session for the day? And the options are A discipline in the house, B lack of quorum, C business of the day is over, D there are no questions to admit. So the correct option is B lack of quorum. Number 6, when a case comes from a subordinate court, the High Court deals with it under dash. And the options are A revisory jurisdiction, B advisory jurisdiction, C original jurisdiction, and D appellate jurisdiction. So the correct option is D appellate jurisdiction. Next, which of these was not an aim of the Indian National Congress? And the options are A to train and organize public opinion in the country, B to promote friendly relations between nationalist political workers, C to make the world aware of the true nature of the British, D to formulate popular demands and present them before the government. So the correct option is C, to make the world aware of the true nature of the British. Number 8, Dash announced that the successor of the Bahadur Shah could not use imperial titles. And the options are Lord Canning, B. Lord Wellesley, C. Lord Dalhousie, D. Lord Ripon. So the correct option is A. Lord Canning. Next one, which of these is not a repressive policy of Lord Lincoln? And the options are A. Arms Act, B. Ilbert Bill, C. Vernacular Press Act, and D. Grand Delhi Darbar. So the correct option is B, that is Ilbert Bill. Next, number 10, Jyotiba Phule, Satya Sodak Samaj, Raja Ram Mohan Roy Dash. And the options are A. Arya Samaj, B. Brahmo Samaj, C. Satya Sodak Samaj, D. Prathna Samaj. So the correct option is B. Brahmo Samaj. Number 9, the Khilafat movement was started in India by Dash. A. Ali Brothers, B. Mahatma Gandhi, C. Jinnah, D. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. So the correct option is A. Ali Brothers. Then number 12, the non-cooperation movement was suspended due to the dash. Options are A. Gandhi-Irwin Pact, B. Chowri Chowra Incident, C. Cripps Mission, D. Rawlett Act. So the correct option is B. Chowri Chowra Incident. Next one, which of the following clauses was not part of the Indian Independence Act of 1947? And the options are A. There would be a Governor General for each dominion. B. The country would be divided into two dominions. C. The British Parliament had legislative control over India. D. There would be a division of army and asset. So the correct option is C, that is the British Parliament had legislative control over India. Next one, 14th. Which of the following is a common ideology of fascism and Nazism? And the options are A. To believe in democracy, B. To encourage political systems, C. To uphold one party and one leader, and D. To support communism. So the correct option will be C. To uphold one party and one leader. Then 15th, Hitler attacked Poland because he wanted to dash. Options are A. Siege the coal mines, B. Militarize the Rhine Valley, C. Regain the Danzig port, D. Control the trade. So the correct option is C. Regain the Danzig port. And next one, that is 16th, last question. Identify the founder of non-aligned movement. And the options are A. Nasser, Tito, Nehru, B. Nasser, Nehru, Stalin, C. Churchill, Stalin, Tito, and D. Tito, Sukarno, and Roosevelt. So the correct option is A, that is Nasser, Tito, and Nehru. Then you can see question 2, that is also part of 1, but then this is not an MCQ questions, so here you have to answer these questions. Then next you have part 2 in section A. There will be 3 questions, so out of 3 you have to answer any 2 questions. Then in section B there will be 4 questions, so out of 4 you have to answer any 3 questions from these particular sections. So this is the new question pattern of ICSE for 2023 batch. So hope now you know the exact question patterns of history and civics. And if the video is helpful, then please subscribe the channel and like the video.